Leanne, just grab one of these cups. Leanne.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's having something done at the moment, so...
Completely agreed, Tim. Glenn's busted out a new suit this year.
How long do you need? Are you good?
You're going to have to excuse me if I get a couple of things wrong here. I did have a couple of key knocks during the game. So, that's not the whole reason, but that's not part of it. Team Koto, no my Heidi Mine. Bienvenido, buenas noches. And welcome to the 2023 Queen's Park AFC Prize Giving. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ben Marshall, and I've actually been first choice MC this year, which is a change. I think it's my fourth year in a row doing it, it's the first time I've been asked first. So must be doing something right, I guess. Yeah, look, this evening is about celebrating success within the teams and the club itself, as well as, yeah, look, just having a good night and enjoying yourself. That's what you're here. We're all family, we're all mates, so make sure you give plenty of applause to those winners that do get up and deserve their cups. And yeah, look, we'll just have a good night, eh? Because I'm going to. So. The order of the night is as follows. President Leanne Dustin will speak first and give her take on the season. And then we'll go through each team's individual awards, which include a most improved player and MVP award. After which we will have a short intermission so you can refuel, rehydrate. And it is now tradition, all winners are required to speak. I've got a microphone here, I'll ask you a couple of questions and then you can just say what you like afterwards. Just a bit of housekeeping before we get into things. In case of emergencies, fire exits are located to my right here and out the door you come through. Phones, please put them on silent or turn them off, because if you do have your phone go off, there will be punishment. And for those of you like the rats who constantly lose your phone, the taxi can run for you at the bar. All winners as well, there will be a photo opportunity by our lovely flags here, taken by the beautifully presented Karen. So make sure after you receive your award and do your speech, you just shoot over there and grab a photo, please. Big thank you to our sponsors. Obviously, you're on the TV, I'll just run through them quickly. Gold sponsor, Kelvin Hotel. Silver sponsors, Winter Minco, Footing Extra, and Southern Electrical Refrigeration. And bronze sponsors, Road Rentals, First Base, Food Clifton, Cross Group, Johnson Construction, Bear With Me, there's a few, Hyperline, GD Electrical, Local Pack, Niagara School Milling, Ultra Football, Iconic Building, Continuous Group, Nine Electrical, Decon Electrical, Fit For You, and Subway South City. I would now please, obviously, the club can't function without our sponsors, so a massive thanks to all of those involved in securing those sponsorships and obviously the businesses themselves. Right, to kick things off, yeah, President Leanne Dustin.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. Thank you. We're the first choice because we've got sick of being declined every other year. As we gather here today, we reflect on another remarkable football season, and I'm privileged to address you as the president of this extraordinary club once more. Well, sometimes. We welcome tonight our club patron, Robin Crigglington, who's over there, and our life members, Corey Johnson, Mitch Watt, and unfortunately, Alistair Adam wasn't able to attend tonight in person. Unfortunately, at the end of last season, one of our life members, Tony Dorman, passed away. However, we still welcome some of his whānau here tonight on his behalf, his two daughters, AJ and Sharon, and his son-in-law, Mike. Welcome, and I hope you have an enjoyable night. Just a few words on Tony for those that don't know the history within our club. Tony Dorman was a founding member as a player of QPAC in 1957. Over his time, he held various roles within the club, including chairman, secretary, committee member, referee senior and juniors level, bar manager, which is the most important I think. Tony was also VC for the Southern Football Association. In 1983, Tony helped with the organising of the club's 25th Jubilee. In 2008, Queen's Park gave a life membership to honour Tony over the years. He attended various events as well, including our last senior prize giving here in 2021, which was our first one here, which was good to see. If we can now please take a moment of silence to just show our respect for Tony. Thank you. I'd like to also, Glenn thanked most of the sponsors earlier on, but I'd just like to myself personally thank the Calvin Hotel. We'd like to acknowledge the team of the Calvin Hotel. We can't express enough gratitude for their generosity continuously throughout the years. Their corporate sponsorship and partnership for the club has been an incredible benefit to our whole club for many years, and we're so grateful. A big thank you to our grant funders, the IRT Foundation and Aotearoa Gaming Trust. Right. This season has been a journey of ups and downs, filled with moments of joy and challenges that have tested our resilience. Well, sorry, my words are not that great. I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation to our players, our coaching staff, and all the dedicated individuals behind the scenes who have poured their hearts and souls into our club, especially our hard-working committee. Thank you guys, I couldn't do my role without you all, so let's give them all a round of applause. I would like to give a special thanks to the SPL squad. I know you enjoy your football and you want to play at the best possible level you can, and you continue to do that for the 2023 season. What others don't see is the extra work you lads and the management and coaching staff have to put in for the season. To spend over half your season on the road for a full day away from your families, or families travelling as well, extra costs. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I'd like to sincerely thank you for your commitment. We may not have achieved all the goals we set at the beginning of the season, but the spirit of our club is unwavering. We've witnessed moments of brilliance on the pitch and witnessed our junior youth prospects rise, and seen the unwavering support of our supporters both home and away. Many of you here tonight will be individually honoured for achieving standards you are fulfilling and in most cases exceeding your potential. I would, however, like to acknowledge each and every one of our players, irrespective of the team they play for the contribution and support you give the football club, to your team, your teammates and your coaches. Congratulations to all the players from our senior teams that have been selected to represent our age groups and South Rec teams as well, and good luck for any upcoming tournaments. It's essential to remember that football is not just about winning, it's about the passion and the growth that comes from each match, win or lose. It's about building a legacy that extends beyond a single season. As we move forward, we will learn from our experiences and build on our strengths. We will continue investing in the development of our players and our community, and together we'll strive for excellence both on and off the field. I would like to thank all our supporters. I've already said that actually, so take that back. I would like to thank the crew behind the bar tonight and every other night, so please ensure to thank them next time you're up there as well. So in closing, let us look ahead with optimism and determination. Our club's future is bright and together we will continue to pursue greatness. Thank you for your commitment and here's to another season filled with unforgettable moments. Enjoy your night off and your off season and of course keep an eye out for our AGM later in the year. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Leanne. Obviously, the effort yourself and the committee put in is just phenomenal every year. And I think even this week, today, possibly, we're still dealing with a few emails and things going on. So let's give Leanne a massive round of applause. Sorry, I'm not taller than you. Right before we go to the team awards, there is one special award to hand out. You may have seen it on the TV, but I forgot to take it out. But I do run a YouTube show called Queen's Park for Life, where I interview members and have a shake down. And I run a competition through that show. Bit of a contentious decision on who won this one this year, because Mickey Woods did get the biggest points tally of 80 points. However, due to not having a crack at the shots and headers, I've decided that it would only be fitting to give it to Dion Cameron.
Thanks Glenn for your show, it's always a good watch, apart from being paid on it, and go to the over 30s.
Just so everyone's aware, this is being live streamed, so if you can just watch the language a little bit. Yes, and I'll do my best as well. No promises. Righto, we'll crack into these awards. If I can please ask Craig Smith to come up for the Division 2 Level 1 construction. Right, please, take one. This one will play 40 matches, 1-6, drew 3, lost 5, goals scored 25, goals against 25.
This season we quite bad as I was hoped this year, I think. Based on last season where we sort of ended up in that top 4 area, we sort of got down back into the bottom 6 this season, which was a little disappointing. Sort of come down to a few draws that we should have maybe put a few balls in the back of the net, but never mind, it is what it is. That seems to be a thing throughout. So, striker on the acquisition list for next year. Yeah. But I won't dwell too much on the season. Just to those that are here, thank you to the players that came in and helped, the players that were there every week. We suffered a few serious injuries at the start of the season, which didn't help us. A couple of guys out of ACLs, not good. But yeah, so we'll crack into it. Okay, so we'll do most of it first. But difficult when every year we sort of jump up and down with our players, so we don't necessarily know who we've got and what we get at the start. Improves throughout the season as they get used to us and we get used to them. But this young fella made every post a winner and he's got a good future, and I hope he's back again next year. Don.
Hold on, mate. Yeah, you got to answer. I won't get into it, mate. Congratulations. What did you most enjoy about the season?
Yeah.
That's why we're here. Is there anything else you want to say? Anyone you want to thank?
Thank you, Craig, for being a good
He doesn't even believe
That's right, mate, right. Congratulations.
Okay, so our next award goes to
Ryan, please.
our next award's our past player of the year, which obviously everybody in the team votes for. He might be well remembered for his antics off the field last year, actually, at this very event. The guy started out there in our just to playoff game against each other, and the entire evening got home at 4 o'clock in the morning. He was good at the ends, but he still got home at 4 o'clock in the morning. And it goes to Jason Domingan. Our last award's to the most notable player who I understand is on his way, but isn't quite right yet. That's not how we played the game. He was new to the club this year and new to the team, so I'll introduce him. Very good acquisition. We played him in the back line probably a bit too much, and what we found out was when we put him up front, he scored goals. So we were kind of a bit torn, but when he played in the back line, he kept him out as well. So our goal was to keep ourselves tight and maybe hit people on the attack. But anyway, it goes to Emma. Thanks to the club again and the sponsors. Most of the team will be back. Rob, I really need to thank you for taking on that management role and coming up with the formation that actually really worked for us this week. So, well done, man.
Thanks, Rob. I did actually manage to get on pitch for you in one game this season, and it was pretty enjoyable to be fair. So you guys just keep up the good work and keep putting money over that bar, mate. Right, Evans Cup Division 2. I really wanted Mitch to come out here and talk.
He's coming.
I'm going to inform Jason McMahon's due to go. Here we go. Evans Cup Division 2. Quiet, please, come on. Evans Cup Division 2 played 17 games, won 10, drew 2, lost 4, scored 55 and conceded 27, and they were also the Patriot Cup winners.
Wow.
First, I'd like to thank Mitch for organising this team all year. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been brought into the team. I enrolled on a Thursday and got a text on a Friday, so you're playing for us. Our team was predominantly made up of the young Colombians this year. If they could finish a goal, we would be a lot higher than that in the goal scored. But that's all right. They fought very hard. We did what we needed to in the first part of the season, won the league. I'd like to thank the other team for tipping our whole boys black. And then Dan Bell and Moore for tipping up them again, so we won the league on the final day, so it was really good. Our first trophy is most improved. Unfortunately, he hasn't turned up yet.
No, he's in a Spanish school trip. So he's not going to be here today.
So then went to one. So a lot of good round player, let's went to a guy that if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be any work rate in the team. He wants the work rate. He sat in the midfield all year. Had a shot once in a while. I don't know if he scored too many. Did you see him? But no, Sejoy, you got to come and he plays player.
How you doing, Sejoy? You're sort of a veteran of the club now, mate. How long have you played for Queen's Park?
Since
since he
since I moved to New Zealand.
Oh, yeah. So that was how long ago? 9 years.
9 years.
9 years. Oh, that's awesome. What was your favourite part of the season?
This season, when I was playing against today's game against Thistle, and I can hear Dylan shouting and saying like, this is a Division 2 team and we are playing like shit.
Fair enough. Anything else on that?
I'm proud of this award, and this is a reflection of the team that I play in. Great people, great team, and I hope we move up to Division 1. We deserve to move up to Division 1. That's all.
Great. So our most valuable player, this was actually really close. I think if Mitch hadn't taken the field, we would have got it. But 4 penalties against and 23 kicks later, he took us out of the running. But again, our most valuable player goes to see you. I love it when they come back straight away. Is it true that in your life you've never frowned?
No, I think that's not true.
Wonder when we had 7 players to start.
And what do you think the team could improve on for next season?
Yeah, definitely coming on time. But I hope we keep the players that we have, and we have some good players.
Anything else, mate?
No.
Emirates here for a speech. Obviously, right.
Yeah, thanks guys, thanks much. Division 2 isn't a competition we've won very often. It's possibly only the second time we've won the Patrons Cup. I do have it here in front of me somewhere, but I'm not going to do that. So well done to you guys. Massive effort. Congratulations on the season. Right, Mr. Dion Cameron, get you up for the Dog Grey Awards now. We played in 18, won 14, drew 1, lost 3. This is including today's result. Goals scored 69. And goals against 18.
Yeah, so obviously we had a very challenging season this year, finishing with goal difference, was it, of 69? We'll take that.
That's how many you scored.
Oh, that'll do. Yep. It's probably the one positive we can take out of the season, but in all fairness, it wasn't our best season, and I think, if we're being honest, all of us here would agree on that. We set out a goal, sitting in this room actually at the start of the season, to win the league, and on a technicality, and possibly a 0 draw out here to Gore, and we lost the winter, we didn't quite get there. So we set a good platform. We've got some good players coming through who I hope take the next step and end up with Paddy next season. They definitely should, because they deserve to be there. But we'll keep building, and that's what we do as a reserve side. We're very proud of the lads, especially today. The way they done in the second half was just kind of epitomises our season, really. A bit of a slow start, but set things off in the second half. We just need to start games, more games like that. But good bunch of lads, and I appreciate the opportunity from the club for my first role as a senior coach, which was quite cool. Definitely learned a lot, learned where I am not so strong as a coach. So that was cool, that's positive, but we'll get on with the awards because I fucking hate this, I hate the W. So this one here, I don't do most improved, because for me that's like a junior, that's a kids award, like pretty much means you were real rubbish at the start, then you got good. So this...
I see you've taken out of the Mitch, but
say what a trophy and you say, well, there's no bruise, we're saying that's the money. So instead, what we've gone with this year is the most consistent player. Now for me, this is actually quite important because over the course of the season, being consistently good is key, and for us that's actually where we struggled a lot. We had guys that were good in some games and were rubbish the next game, but this player in particular was just consistently at a level, and I like the way he plays. He's exciting to watch, and yeah, sort of definitely got a massive future ahead of him. He goes to Ben.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
What would you like to achieve next season? Have you thought about that at all?
Yeah, probably score more goals.
Yeah.
Get some goals scorers, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And actually, Theo wants me to ask you what your nickname is. What's the idea?
Oh, that's shitting, dude. He came on Letterman.
Letterman.
Yeah. He saw me one day walking the street with a ladder and
I was wondering who Letterman was, if you pop it up in the group chat.
yeah. Cheap answer, yeah, but
Good, okay. Anything else on that?
nah, I'm good, eh?
So next one we've got to give out is player's player. Again, obviously we had one already, and when I said you, I totally agree with that decision too, by the way. Yeah, it's quite a cool one. I like it because it's voted from your peers. It does have the tendency sometimes to become a popularity contest. However, in this instance, man, 100% agree. I would argue that, yeah, his teammates, obviously, I don't know the actual number of votes. Mark, you probably have the there, but I think it was pretty much a landslide, hey, and rightfully so. So yeah, Ben, get back up here, mate.
Sorry, Letterman.
Let's go, Letterman.
Oh, I gotta do this.
Yeah, mate, moving on to Letterman. How would you rate your own personal season out of 10?
I wasn't great at the start, eh? It was, I just, yeah, didn't do pretty much anything in the games where we were like 10-0 and stuff, but I reckon it'll be better on the games where we actually needed to win, and it was a bit tougher, so probably at the start like 3 or 4, but it definitely got better, so 6 or 7.
Grew into a 7 or 8, mate.
Yeah, I'll take that. 7 or 8 sounds pretty good.
Congratulations, mate. Anything else on that?
That was actually, yeah, Letterman, cheers for that wee interlude there, because it reminded me of the fact that we obviously played in the combined competition this year. It was fucking tough, eh? That consistency side of things kicked in even more, given that one week we were playing Balcluta and winning 10-0, and the next week we were playing Old Boys and, you know, winning or losing 1-0, so it made it bloody tough actually. That was another thing I didn't manage to touch on, so thank you. So obviously we move on to our most valuable player for this year. Just looking at the names on this trophy here. The big names up here, eh? Which is, yeah, the guy that won last year. The guy that won last year, eh? Mario. Big shoes to fill. Yeah, hey look, this lad, a pretty easy decision if I'm honest. Given how strong some of our players were, I think if I'm being brutally honest, at the start of the season, this player copped a lot of flack for their lack of work rate, their attitude, just altogether being poor. And that's being blunt, but this season's been a massive turnaround. Big jump up in maturity for him. And became definitely our most important player, most valuable player for sure. Trying to think of my Storm Futbolista Fenomenal muy talentoso. And this one goes to Sebastian.
Can you see this? Actually, went on my show this year, didn't I? And you mentioned that you wanted to be the best or one of the best players in Southland. Do you see yourself as someone who should now be trying to step up into the Premier team and push for a spot there? Maybe.
That's up to the coach.
Fair enough, fair enough. And are you happy with how the team's season went? I think I know the answer to this, but...
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, we could do better, but
Yeah. You think we just fell a bit short, maybe?
yeah, with that, we got in this year.
Yeah, fair enough. Anything else you want to add?
Nah.
So yeah, obviously that's us big teams for the season, lads. Thanks to Mark as my right hand man throughout the season. Obviously it's pretty tough trying to manage a senior side by yourself, so Mark stepped in and helped out, which is hugely helpful. And just a quick from me, personally, thank you to obviously the club, but to Corey and Paddy for giving me just someone to lean on, someone to help me, someone to learn from. It's been a massive season of growth for me personally as a coach, so I really, really appreciate you guys' input. So thanks heaps.
Yeah, thanks, Leon. Honestly, being the coach of the reserve team is arguably one of the hardest coaching roles in the club. Players constantly being pulled out of your squad to play in other teams, higher above. And I don't know, you might be able to confirm it, Leon, but did we have a single back-to-back week this year where we had the same starting 11? I'm not sure.
No, we do.
No, so there you go. And that obviously makes things tough. So congratulations to you, and especially in your first year coaching senior football, mate. Well done. Right, Leanne, back up here. We'll go through the Premier Women's trophies now. They played 15, they won 15, they scored 92, and conceded 1. Winners of the Gold Cup for the 4th year running, the Athlete Trophy and Knockout Cup winners.
Thanks, Lee. Yeah, well, Queen sums it up there. Pretty successful season for us. At the start of the season, pre-season kicked off and we're looking alright. Thought we were going to have enough for 2 teams even to squeeze in. But things fell a bit short during pre-season, and but then we rebuilt it and we got our group together and the girls toughed it out. And yeah, it was going to always be a tougher competition this season, and I think there was a lot of doubters within myself, including the club, maybe even some of the players, I'm not sure. And rightfully so, there's some other good teams out there now. But yeah, I couldn't be prouder of the girls because every week they just keep at it, turned up for trainings when they could. I mean, everyone has lives and not everyone can commit to trainings all the time. But yeah, I appreciate the girls, they're a good bunch. Their attitudes are spot on, and yeah, they're a pretty cool team. But yeah, I'll get on with the awards. I'd also like to thank Marty for coming on board and helping me out this season after I said you go through a few assistant coaches actually. Shane, I must have done something wrong. But yeah, thanks for that, Marty, and also thanks to Dion and Maggie and that as well for your help throughout the season as well. Dion, you came and ran a couple of trainings for us, which was really good, so thanks very much for that. The guys really enjoyed it as well. So if you want another coaching role. So yeah, most improved player. It's not rubbish for us, but this player came along to our club last season, pre-season, to start playing with us. Unfortunately, due to work commitments, she couldn't commit last season, so she thought she'd get another crack this year. And she hasn't played senior football before probably not a lot of football at all. But yeah, you wouldn't go past picking her if you're starting lineup now. She's just improved from day one. I think she managed to score six goals this season for her first season of senior football, and she's lightning quick, pretty quick, actually. And her most valuable goals to me for the season were definitely against the big teams and the big wins we needed. And that goes to, she also picked up her only yellow card for the season. Or for 3 seasons, and that's Emily Nolan.
Hey, Emily, congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you sure this is your first year playing senior football?
That's in high school, but
Yeah, but senior football. It certainly didn't look like it. How many times have you told Spencer about your goals?
I think you heard more from his teammates than me.
Fair enough. Anything else you want to add, mate?
I just want to shout out to Nick for telling me where I'm supposed to be on the field. Got that.
Right, congratulations.
So player, this is always a tough one for a women's team to pick for some reason. It's always one vote here, 2 votes here, 1 vote here.
You suggested going around the side of there.
So yeah, this year was a little bit better once everyone actually understood what it meant. That's the main thing. Players think, oh, what's that for? This player, she's been with us for a few seasons now. She's actually coming up through the junior ranks for that club as well. She plays pretty much anywhere on the field, especially when I need her to. She's pretty reliable in all aspects of the game, and she has a never die attitude as well. She's unfortunately not here tonight, but that goes to Jacob Best. Most valuable player. This player again has been with us for a few seasons now. Wow, I did have stuff written down, but I thought I'd just swing it. This player is, like, as I say, the first round of our season probably was pretty easy going for a lot of our players, so it wasn't very challenging for some. But when it came to the nitty-gritty part of the season, this player just gave it her all, doesn't mind a crunching tackle, gets up for the headers, scores some good goals, and yeah, she's always working hard at trainings and never die attitude, and that's Ashley.
Congratulations, Ashley. I guess it's sort of an easy decision to choose your centre back as MVP when you only concede 1 goal.
Yeah, sorry about that one.
What do you think has made this squad so good over the last few years?
I just think the atmosphere's a little bit better. Everyone's sort of close with the team and just sort of, by the end of the season, we're actually working for each other. And it wasn't, I guess in the past, some people played just playing for themselves, but by the end of it, we were working as a team, which made it work in the big games anyway.
Great answer. What aspirations do you have in football going forward?
Sitting us to Dunedin. After we spent quite a
Anything else about that?
Thanks for the season. Thanks for, fun season. We're going to show up to trainings. And we're still going next season.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Right, so we have the Women's Golden Boot Award. just a few big names on here, a couple of, obviously having a season like we had, where we had around one, easier games and then getting into the harder games, it can get quite tough. But this year, Goldenberg hands down went to Van Nessa.
Congratulations, eh? Did you score against every club this year? Yeah, good answer, yeah. And are you going to be back again next year, mate? Yeah. Beautiful, that's what we want to hear. Anything you'd like to add, mate?
Just that's to thank your number one supporter.
Yeah, excuse me. Thank you, Ashley.
So we scored the 33 goals for the season, which is pretty good. And yeah. Sing us for the name.
Right, if you just give me a quick second, I'll be back and we'll continue with the SPL.
They got little ones last time as well.
Yeah. But they've kept them with them. Yeah. Really, we should keep them.
I only need to see him go and sit down. Let's push it around 5 minutes. Come on. Quiet, please. SPL coach, would you please come up? The SPL team played 18 games, won 8, which I believe is the same as last year, drew 2, lost 8, goals scored 26, goals against 34. But they did, however, improve the points tally by 100.
Yeah, it's been a long old season. We started pre-season in the middle of January. We've had a lot of challenges since then, so it's been a long one. I think just first of all, just to get through a few thank yous. Obviously, the sponsors are up on the screen, and Glenn's already mentioned, and Leanne. The sponsors are absolutely vital to our ongoing status in the SPL, so thank you. On top of the sponsors, thank you to everybody that supported the 100 Club and to RAP for getting that going again, so thanks everyone. Oh, sorry. Thank you. The committee, thank you for all your work and yeah, just tireless work behind the scenes, not just for the SPL team but for everyone. Leanne and her committee do a fantastic amount of work. Massive thank you to Warren for his management of the team, his organisation. Without him, there'd be no cones or bins or anything. Useless. There'd be no comment, no team and nothing, so Meg, you do a phenomenal job and can't thank you enough, Warren. For those of you that don't know, Warren's been with me since day one, so yeah, thank you, mate. We'll be back next year. To Corey, obviously steps up this year from, well, steps up halfway through last year and being assistant coach, and again does a phenomenal job, not just what he does for this team, but all around the club. 9.5 your age, half the energy you have there, so thank you for everything that you do. Dion as well for helping at trainings. We've already heard from him, the Donald Gray side done really well this season. He's done brilliant with that squad, so thank you, Dick. And to the players, I think you've done yourself proud this season. Again, like last year, didn't start off too well, but I don't know how you're doing. You don't let your heads drop. You don't when results get you down. You look at the bigger picture all the time. And eventually, like last year, we got our rewards in the second half of the season. It'd be nice to think next year we could get some points in the first half of the season and cruise through the second, but it is what it is. And I think last season's 24 points was a massive achievement. To better that is huge. And that was the aim at the start of the season, so well done. And that will be the aim at the start of next season as well, but to better this season, so well done on that. Lastly, to the supporters, I think a couple of times when Donald Gray didn't have a game or the clubs didn't have games, I think Uni away definitely stands out. You were phenomenal that day, you almost said that in the home game. They really didn't enjoy having you there. Do your own thank you for that day. But no, that was a great day. The last game of the season, Northern again, we had supporters travelling up, just couldn't get over the line in that one, but yeah, thank you. And then the home game, the big one obviously that stands out, is one against Roslyn out on the turf. Huge support that day, big noise created, big day for the club. The girls obviously completed their treble, whatever, how many trophies lost count. You obviously got your job done, and then we didn't want to let the club down after that. And you boys, again, supporters, the Donald Gray boys, thank you, because that was a real big club effort that day. To beat Roslyn as well is massive. It's massive for this club, and it's massive for us as a group, and hopefully you all get something out of that. So thank you. And as I say, just on the season, it's been what started out in a bad way. I think we were at a point when we lost to Roslyn. I remember driving on thinking, I don't know how we get out of this, to be honest. But we actually had a meeting in here, very honest meeting. Obviously, won't disclose the details of it, but from that day on, I think we only lost 2 games. We won all the rest. You've been absolutely superb. Absolute credit to yourselves, and I can't speak highly enough of you. So well done, boys. It's all on you. It's all on the players. So well done. We'll move on to some awards. I'm going to go in a bit of a different order to Leanne. I'm going to go in a different order to everyone because there's a bit to say about one award. But we'll start from the Golden Boot. And again, you're looking down this list, there's some great goal scorers. And it's probably a part of his game that could improve, but he's only in twice, which is an absolute testament to him. He's our captain. We'd be nothing without him. Rio Okiai.
Well done, mate. Have you ever come to a Queen's Park Rosegrave and not won something?
No.
Probably not.
2 years maybe, but yeah, not the last 5 years.
How happy are you with the season as a whole?
Would be nice to finish the top 3, but yeah, I mean, I think finishing top 5 is pretty good achievement, so yeah, quite happy with that.
Well, mate, you continue to lead this team and club with absolute aplomb. Will that be continuing next year?
Yeah, hope so.
So do we, mate, so do we. Anything else you want to add?
No, I just want to say thanks to my wife and Kyla. I know it's a lot going on, but I appreciate the support. Coach Betty, Corey, Dion, Warren for the support, you know, filming the games. And the teammates, thank you, DJ boys, appreciate your help as well, supporters, and yeah, lastly, I just want to give this to Rutney, who's fighting every day. Yeah, sorry, just try to give permission for that.
Well said.
True captain, everyone's just holding it along. That's everybody else. Well done, Rio. I'm a bit like Dion with the most improved. I don't really like it, particularly in the Premier side, but this year we've actually had 2 or 3 contenders for it. This guy, it's fantastic how he's developed this season. He's come through the youth at this club. He's always had a bright future ahead of him, or we always hope to have a bright future ahead of him. He last season didn't quite make the step up, although he played in his team last season. This season he's been an integral part of what we've achieved in the second half of the season, so Cameron Johnson.
Congratulations, mate. It was always interesting looking on Tribe at the fixture list and the lineups, seeing Steve Johnson all the time. Jeez, Corey's 42, what's going on here? What was it like being on the field with your dad on the couple of occasions you did?
It's good. We wanted to get a photo, but we actually got a photo at any point.
Oh, very well. Corey's no good at photos, he's still got those live.
Been a couple of times we've made subs coming on, he's coming on, what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. It's just brilliant to see, mate. What was the highlight of your season?
It's been awesome.
Anything else on add?
It's going to 30s.
Yeah, so when we go to the most valuable player next, because yeah, I've got a bit to say about the next one, but this one goes to a player who, over the years, probably should have won this award sooner, to be fair. A guy whose talent's never ever been in doubt. A guy who, the mental side of the game, we've had to speak a lot about, I have spoken a lot about. A guy who's often struggled to find where he fits in this team in the past. But this season, I think, and these aren't my words, these are other coaches' words, these are other players that he's played against words. He's been the best centre back in the league, and that's John Edwards.
Congratulations, Georgie. What are you most proud of this year?
Starting as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, girls, a bit of experience on that going from goals to centre mid. I think you played a couple of games ago, didn't you? Back.
Yeah, we won't talk about centre mid.
It has been suggested that you guys actually just have like a 24-game pre-season so that you're in the group and the real matches actually start. What do you make of that?
Yeah, maybe not 24. I don't think I'll last 24, but yeah, no, it'd be good to obviously start a bit sooner and yeah, get underway from the day off.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
Anything else on that, right?
yeah, just same as everyone else, really. Just thanks for the coaches, the players, actually our squad. And when I say squad, I mean DG, the Div 1, Div 2 boys that all train with us, to play with us, the South SPL boys. The Donald Grey boys obviously don't understand what training with us. So it helps us immensely. We know that you guys are right there wanting to play for us, playing SPL. So it's good. You guys are pressuring us to get better and better every time we train and play. So no, it's good. So thank you very much. So yeah, and actually one more, Corey Johnson. Last year I wouldn't have said this because freaking hate my guts. But this year, honestly, you always give us credit. But this year I've had Jono every game come up to me and give me the hard yards about what I need to do better and what I did well. So thanks, Jono. It means a lot.
So this is the part of the night. I've got to be honest, I've not been looking forward to this, and it's a moment where I've got to sort of choose my words very carefully. Obviously, in pre-season, we had a friend of ours, teammate, great club man, Bradley Leslie, diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma. We weren't sure, we haven't been sure for a few weeks now whether he'd make it to tonight. Thankfully, hopefully, he's watching on the live stream, he's in a hospice, his diagnosis isn't great, but he keeps fighting on, and that just epitomises the man, to be honest. But the question was asked, how do we honour him? Personally, I feel that it was best to honour him while he was still with us, or we hopefully still with us. And that was a majority consensus with the committee as well. And what we decided was that Bradley's biggest strength as a footballer is his determination, his effort, his never say die attitude, and above all else being an amazing teammate. So we decided to name the Premier Players Player of the Year award the Bradley Leslie Award. So when Bradley first signed with the club, what we didn't realise was that we were going to get a massive supporter as well. As a great footballer, and this crazy lady on the touchline shouting and screaming in my ear. I didn't know who she was. That's his mum, Carol, and she's here tonight. So Carol, you've always been more than welcome in this football club, and thank you for your support down the years as well, and obviously towards your son more than anybody else, but thank you. Also tonight here to present the award is his sister-in-law, Rebecca Walker, so if we can invite over Rebecca, please. Yeah.
Obviously, I just want to start off by saying a huge thank you to everyone that has supported Bradley through the last 7 months that I've almost been. He is truly grateful, and obviously I'm here tonight on behalf of him, and he does love every single one of you, and thank you for what you have done for him. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything else.
Thank you. The first winner of the Bradley Leslie Award tonight, a massive deserving award winner, and that's George Edwards again. Congratulations, Geordie. Obviously, we met you broke at the start of the season, and the start that he's had on the pitch, it could have been quite tough to stay positive. How did you guys manage to do that and continue through the season and get the results you did?
Well, we kind of knew, well, we did know Bradley was always there. Like Paddy said, he was the hardest worker on the pitch. He outworked Rio, which is obviously impossible, but Brad did that every game, every training. He played for us this season when he was fighting cancer, and he played a good 70 minutes, and he still worked his ass off. So life's a bitch, it freaking sucks. So make the most of it. He's only 26. I'm 25. So
It's 27 next week.
27 next week. So that's horrible. So.
Fair enough, mate. Thank you. Congratulations. Just lastly from me, obviously, yeah, just as George said, I think Bradley obviously took the field with Prince Queenstown, and that just shows you how short life can be. That was April the 29th. So yeah, unfortunately it's been a short fight. We thought we would get a lot more of him than what we've got. We'll take every day we got left. I think with that and with some other things that have happened this season, it's been one of the hardest seasons for me personally as a coach that I've ever been involved in. But as I say, for these lads to rally, for these young boys to come in and for them, the circumstances they've had to deal with, they've been absolutely first class, and they deserve every bit of support they've given them this season. So I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. It's been emotional, and we'll do it all again next year. Thank you all. Have a great night.
Yeah, thanks, Paddy. Obviously, the way you guys turned the season around was just brilliant. And then I think one of the goals was to beat every team. We fell just short of them in the last match. But I think this comp at the start of the season last year, if you were going to say that we were going to beat every team in the league other than one, you'd take that in a heartbeat. And to do it under the conditions you've had this year with the emotional sort of roller coaster that the team has been on, it's just absolutely phenomenal, even get that word right. Yeah. And just quickly on Bradley, yeah, look, I believe it was Tyler Andrews on my YouTube show mentioned how much of a family vibe there is at this club. And there's nothing more devastating than having to see a family member go through what Bradley has had to go through. I'm not sure if he's watching, but if you are, mate, we will love you. The fight and determination you've shown is real bravery. That word gets thrown around a lot these days for just things that don't deserve it. You do. You're one of the bravest people I know. So if everyone could please fill up your drink and raise your glass. Forever in our hearts and forever Queen's Park. To Bradley. Yeah, I believe we're now going to do bar tab, draw, and then we'll get to that. I was waiting for the action later. 32 is Ian Walker. He's unfortunately not here, so we're spinning again. We're spinning until we get one.
Just like Ian.
Nash. That's an old one. No, he's definitely not here. I've made Mitch promise to get money away, so we're just going to roll through this. The corporate family. Is there anyone from the corporate family?
No, they wouldn't make it either.
Set her up. Oh, God. What an extra. Unfortunately, there's too many of them here for me to do a reset on it. What are you saying, John? Flowing extra it is. We're on a 10-15 minute intermission, so go to review things. That's what we need to do.
Open those windows. Drop one on the other side.
Did you want a drink or anything?
Would you need to restart? Nah, just leave it rolling. It's all good. I'm kind of comfortable here.
Quiet, thank you, quiet. The sooner you quiet them down, the less I have to say it. Thank you. We'll now move on to the club awards. Usually we would have the Craiglington Cup to present. That game obviously due to the John Gray and Edinburgh Cup. And today that's been played tomorrow now at 1 p.m. There has actually been some correspondence for once from Southern Football in regards to player eligibility for tomorrow's game. It reads as follows. Thank you for your email. It is important that clubs Quiet, please. Quiet, come on. Yes, so as Southern Football reports, it is important that clubs in Southland seek out clarification for any match taking place regardless of the competition format. After discussions with Southern Football, it has been decided that while regrading of SPL players is usually not allowed in the last 3 games of the season, when squads are usually most of me, to be fair, we do give permission for 3 players to drop down and play as per normal rules throughout the season. And I believe Penny, you selected Tom, Rio, and Sam as the 3 players that can drop down from SPL for tomorrow's match. Yep, perfect. And dispensation has also been given to Tom Andrews to play over 30s due to a lack of numbers. So, playing white glass, I believe as well, yeah. But he's 30 this year, so that'd be okay. So that game kicks off tomorrow at 1 o'clock, as it says on the beautiful poster up there. So come down, the bar will be open, for sure. So, yeah, go to the over 30s.
Yeah!
Right, to kick things off, the newly named Tony Dorman Conduct Cup, which I believe is going to be presented by his daughters Sharon and AJ, if they'd like to please come up. Okay.
Dad has had a long involvement with the Queen's Park. I remember in my early years, I've gone down to the club with him and watching him referee and things like that. My sisters and my brother was involved as well. And he loved the club. And as one of the founding members, we remember a lot of the people that were also involved in that. And yeah, he really loved it. And I'm just glad that he was involved in such a club and was able to play and enjoy it and all those years. And there's so many new faces here now, which is really cool. Yeah, young faces. Yeah. So just thank you. And we're just really thrilled to have a cup and done to him.
Thank you for letting us come tonight.
Yes,
really
thank you.
Yeah, thank you both for being here. We really appreciate it. Yeah, Tony was a massive part of this club. He was a massive part of this club, and so of course we're more than grateful to have both of you here. Yes, so the Conduct Cup. One of the few to ever elude Corey Johnson in this club. This is awarded to the person who conducts themselves in line with the Queen's Park Football Club values the most throughout the year, that being quality, product, attitude, focus, commitment, and of course sportsmanship, both on and off the pitch. This year's recipient partnered all of these values while also having the ability to get behind other teams as a supporter and cutting loose during club events such as Queen's Park's Got Talent, and that is Jaden Castle. Congratulations, mate. Don't worry, I'll finish you too much yet. This was your first year as a Queen's Park player, was it not?
Yes, correct.
How would you describe your season, mate?
Okay, I guess, for the most part. Probably not where we sort of wanted to be, but I'm certainly enjoying myself over the years. Good bunch of boys and girls, so yeah.
And how long have you been a Hornet blower?
Pretty new to Hornet actually, so just natural talent.
Anything else you want to say, mate?
Not really, mate.
Thanks, Dave. Congratulations. Next up, we have the Team of the Year Award. This is obviously awarded to the club's most successful team. While success isn't necessarily confined to winning, no one would obviously argue the SPL team didn't have a successful season. They certainly did. But obviously, when you win every game, it's an unbelievable achievement. I'm reminded of the most famous of Martin Tyler's commentary to describe what they achieved this year. I swear you may never see anything like this ever again, so watch it and drink it in. Queen's Park Team of the Year, Premier Woman. Everyone come up. I can't speak first, I can't. Sorry.
Thank you.
How you doing, Pat?
Fantastic.
Oh, good. I know you're looking forward to this.
Yeah, always.
What do you think defines this squad? Oh, it's obviously unbelievable to keep winning the way you have. Is it 3 seasons here at Boston game now?
Yeah,
Okay, so, yeah. What do you think sort of defines this team?
I think we're just a big family, really. Everyone's got each other's back. Everyone puts 100% in all the time, and just great teammates.
Anything else you want to add?
Let's go for a 5-beat.
Winners medals as well. That's you guys. Assistant coach counts. And you to the end.
Should take their other cups over. Next, we'll move on to the Youth Player of the Year, which is awarded to a best player under the age of 8 or maybe including 18 and under, I believe. Under 18, yeah, look, it can be tough to stay focused in a team that dominates almost every game, especially when you have to switch on 4 big games and big moments when you haven't had to do that all season. But her ability to show these qualities, along with also winning the club's Golden Glove, is more than enough to win us at 15 years old, and that is Anna Williams. So you obviously keep 14 clean sheets out of 15 games played. What happened in the one game?
Oh, playing in the winter paddocks is always pretty shit. There was one-on-one chance, and I probably should have done better, but my fault. Well, I'm saying I'll claim it.
Fair enough, mate. Good to take ownership of these things.
Yeah.
Leanne wanted me to ask you this question. Do you think you should never be allowed to take penalty again?
No, I haven't trusted myself since.
Fair enough. Lovely, obviously, mate. Anything else you want to add?
Just thank you to my team. You guys are all wonderful, and I love playing alongside you every single game. And you make my weekend. You make my day. Thank you.
I think we can all agree she's comfortably the best Williams in the club. Next up we have the Club Player of the Year, also called the Corcoran Cup. This cup is for the player that's voted by the committee as the best player of the club this season. After probably, as own admission, a disappointing end to last year, he came in this year a new man. We always knew he had the talent, but his massive step up in maturity and leadership has been nothing short of outstanding, along with brilliant performances every week. First time winner of this award, George Edwards. I actually don't have anything to do because you've been up here too often, so just whatever you want to say, mate, go for it. Thank you, Pete.
Guys under 30s?
Yeah!
Yeah, I want to be breaking about players and breaking you.
What about the one?
Up the one.
Just wait a minute. The next round is quiet, please. Quiet. Sort of speak, please. Come on. Not for me, I don't care, but for the party. Next up is the National Cup. This cup is given to the woman in the club who contributes the most throughout the season. This is also the first of two awards voted on by the committee via separate ballot, which I was the lucky recipient of, count up the votes. This year we have a first time winner, which it's been a few years since they've taken, I think, to be honest. I can't remember exactly the list on that cup. And it also came as almost unanimous vote. You obviously can't vote yourself on these sort of things. So. You may have seen her on Saturday mornings at junior games or in the afternoon at senior games hangout programs or heard at ball boys. She also took on junior coordinator duties and has been an absolute revelation on the committee. Murray Larson. How did you actually end up joining the committee? How did that process happen?
I didn't have a choice. Kate is kind of my boss, and a calendar event showed up in my work calendar telling me that I had a meeting on. And AGM where I was told what I was doing for the year.
Sounds like an What have you enjoyed the most about being part of Queen's Park this year?
It's an awesome club. I think there's this massive family feel behind it, which is huge for me. Massive event this year that I really enjoyed was taking the kids and some of the adults up to a World Cup match in Dunedin. We had Phoebe's time, had so much awesome feedback, so it was cool for me.
Anything else on that?
Just a big thank you for kind of the committee letting me just letting me run with things, because I do. If you give me a little bit of leeway, I will take things on and go with it. So it's just awesome to let me just do what I do best. Thanks, guys.
I mean, everyone that's been sort of part of the committee and even those that aren't, I appreciate how much effort she's put in this year, especially someone relatively new to the club. We always need more people helping out. So yeah, have we got a date for that union? We don't really. No, but the more people that can turn up and help out with the committee, obviously we want to grow. We want to do more. So the more help we can get, the better it will be and the better for the club. Next up is the Lindsay Barnett Cup, possibly fan favourite of a few around, I'm sure. This is awarded to the club member who is not on the committee, but contributes in other ways throughout the year, demonstrating passion and spirit for the club, as Lindsay did during his lifetime. And to announce this year's winner, I'd like to invite Corey Johnson.
Thanks everyone. Yeah, an absolute honour to be handed this award over. Obviously, it's an award that's for Club Member of the Year, which is a person that doesn't have a job as such with committee or managing or coaching, but stands up anyway and backs the club up. And I know Lindsay was a big fan of those kind of people, because he believed that if you have a job and you do it, but the people that don't have a job and they step up and out, that's what makes a club. So it's an important award. There are definitely a few people that could have won this award. If you look at someone like Glenn, Glenn's not on the committee, he works tirelessly, he'll do anything for this club, you'd bury a body for the club. And there's many more. Mark goes really low, just to mention, Mark, I know you only do it because Karen makes you, but everything you do is appreciated. And there's so many people, you could give this award to. But the recipient of this is a person that he's just a favourite around the place, and such a good kid, and he's young. And I think one thing with Lindsay, he hated old people involved. Old people, there's no future. The future's in the youth. Who wants to see the over 30s win? No one really. I'm going to be honest. So this guy's a young guy, but he helps out. He never says no. He'll sit on the bench. He'll back any team. He's helped out with juniors for a few years now and done a good job. He's also got the coolest dad in the club. No doubt about it. I think everyone will agree with that. Conrad Ward.
Congratulations, boss. Cheers, mate. What moment stands out for you the most this year, either on or off the pitch?
Probably coaching my juniors. We had a bunch of kids out and we were playing Gore out in Gore. Paddy was there and we rocked them. It was great.
Love a bit of High Park, mate. Love it. My favourite game. What does winning this award mean to you?
It's great, really. It's a great club to be part of, and I appreciate it.
Anything else on there, mate?
No, that's it, mate.
Thank you. Congratulations, Conrad. Right, this is the last time, team, and then we can get on with the after-match activities. The Yeoman's Cup, a most prestigious and final award given to the member and judge who have contributed the most to the club throughout the year. Like the man Smith, this is voted on in secret ballot by the committee, also me receiving votes. Unlike the match Smith, this was actually a very tight vote and a close decision, which just shows how tight the committee are as a group and how much everyone appreciates the work that the others on the committee do. But yeah, look, this person who won it stood out just above the rest. A junior and senior coach, matchday program maker, social media guru, organiser of the Queen's Park Academy, along with various other things I've probably forgotten. Back-to-back Newlands Cup winner, Dion Cameron. I'll just let you pre-call this, mate.
This is how the terms to be thrown around this early in the night. Yeah, man, it's actually pretty cool. Not that really, obviously, people on the committee in different roles within the club, we don't do it for this, obviously. But this club has quickly become, over 5, 6, 7 years, probably a huge part of my life, my kids, our family's life. But it's just because it's so easy to fit into. And we're going places. This club is the club that's going to be the top club. So to be part of it now, while it's going through that process and with the youth we've got coming through is real exciting. And that's definitely why I'm in it for sure. So SPL boys that are sitting pretty now, I can assure you won't be sitting pretty for long. Some of these young kids coming through are fucking good. But yeah, make the most of that because bringing shimheads tomorrow that over 30s are up. But no, thanks,
Yeah, that wraps us up for the prize giving this year. Thank you to everyone that's here. Thank you to parents of the players that drag their children to games every Saturdays, the players themselves, coaches, supporters, volunteers, the committee, bar workers, sponsors, and of course all of the winners tonight. This club has been a massive part of my life for the last more than a decade, and to see it grow the way it has is absolutely fantastic. And long may it continue. So enjoy your night, let's sink a few brews, have some good yarns, and as always, Queen's Park.